It's important to have a safe work environment, not just for cost control, but also to make the place a place of employment where people want to actually come and spend their 8, 10, 12 hours a day working. There's an obligation to protect the health and safety of workers. The bottom line is basically to make the workplace a place where you can get people wanting to come to work. So it's good for retaining employees. It should be not just a benefit of work, but an expectation. It's really taking care of the person, whether they're at home, at work, traveling, on vacation, so that we can give people the tools and techniques in order to keep themselves not just safe, but well. A lot of total worker health is managing risks at work and making sure we're also managing those same risks at home.
If you were going to be doing something like tree trimming or up on the roof or something, I would be much more conscious of what was going on from the stuff that you learn here at work. I'm not just going to hop on the deck and then jump on the next railing and jump up onto the roof anymore. You're going to get a ladder and get up on the roof the way that you should be, instead of trying to climb and hang onto the gutter system and pray you don't fall off.
Every now and then we have to remind ourselves, this is very dangerous. So take it easy, leave what's home at home, and focus on what you're doing. An injury can happen in a second. Get out of the truck, I just need to start the saw just for a second, just to cut this one stick. And that stick can come back and hit you in the eye, the chainsaw can come back.
Hard hat required, ear protection. This is something new this year. We wired them into our radios. I have some Kevlar gloves, which is the same material that's in these chaps. They're long fibers, so when the chainsaw catches these fibers, it pulls them out and actually plugs up the saw, and it'll stop it just like that. I'll either have a really good day or I'll have a really bad day. And if I'm having a bad day, a lot of times I'll just tell him, I said, hey, things just ain't going good today and let's just be done. And we'll come down here and run this or do something different.
There's times when he's come out and it's been very hot, I'm done. That's fine. I think it's happened once since he's been here, maybe twice since he's been here. But there's times when you just get completely exhausted.
We get paid by the hour and not by the tree. So we can be out in the timber, and if I see a tree I don't like or unsafe, I'll walk right by it. Where other loggers, they have to cut it if it's marked. And they want to cut as many trees per hour or per day as possible, where safety is our top concern.
A safe, clean, neat warehouse is going to be a safe, clean, neat working environment. Not only for the company to prevention of damages and claims, but also workers' comp and injury claims. Again, those two go hand in hand. If employees walk in and it's a mandate that there's a certain level of standard in the warehouse as far as cleanliness and being proactive and keeping neat and tidy, they're going to do the same thing with the equipment that they drive, whether it's a CDL truck or a forklift or the product that they're handling. So it gives us incentive as far as a company to go out and promote business. It really puts a mindset to the people that work here to make sure that they're doing the things they need to do to keep themselves and everyone else safe.
If you have proper procedures put in place, when an emergency does happen, it's automatic. People don't have to stop and think. And so we formed a safety committee, and in the early days there was a lot of low-hanging fruit, a lot of things that needed to be done. And the safety committee identified those things that needed to have been done. Simple things such as signing the back of the inspection certificate on a fire extinguisher.
I think a lot of people have had a lot of safety suggestions approved. It's just matter of being alert and actually taking the time to think about those types of things when you see it happen, instead of going, well, that'd suck if that happened, and then, you know, you don't do anything about it. It's being proactive instead of reactive.
Part of this year's goals is I've asked our public safety department to look at ways that we can help not only our employees but the airport employees be safe and at home, and one of the ideas is to have a fire extinguisher training. A lot of people have never used a fire extinguisher before, and if you actually get some little hands-on training, you would react a lot quicker knowing that you've done it before.
Look at what are our biggest risks and what are the easy solutions to do. Putting in a $40 smoke detector is pretty easy to do. If you've got workers' compensation claims, you can look at where are we having problems and kind of focus in on areas that can have some low-cost benefits. Do some searching. There's a whole bunch of stuff online. There are written programs, there's training materials that are out there. Safety's nothing new. We've got a lot of stuff and people are more than willing to share.